to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, and it's Wednesday, hump day, y'all, hump day. Yeah, you ever seen that commercial? My husband was telling me, like, did you see the commercial where the camel is at work and he's walking through the, through the hallway, and he's like, what day is it? It's hump day, and I haven't seen the commercial yet, but I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 83 degrees, going up to a high of 93 with some showers this evening. It's going to be hot. It's gonna be a warm one this morning, y'all. Today, y'all. It's already warm, and it's 83 degrees right now, so you know it's already warm. Happy to be here with you today. Oh my God, I know I had to run out on you early yesterday because I was presented at the PodFest Global Summit, which was amazing. I nailed it. Not to blow my own horn, but I nailed it. I'm always nervous. As much as I speak and present, it doesn't matter. I'm always nervous before I go on. So for like a week, I'm just like stressed out. And then with the loss of my little doggy last week, that didn't help any because I was sad for about 4 days. I'm still kind of sad. I still miss her because, she normally scratches at my door in the morning time for her to go out. And then I would go out and sit on the deck while she handled her business. But anyway, love Diamond forever. But it was really nice yesterday. I'm telling you guys, if you ever thought about starting a podcast, this is the time. There's so much going on in this space. And the crazy thing is that even though it's been around for a minute, because I started in 2009. I think it was around before then. Because I think there were some people who said they've been doing it for like 15 years. What is this? So I've been doing it like 11. But anyway, the industry is just now kicking off, like really kicking off. Like they put so many parameters in place to make it industry. We have ways to regulate, the number of listeners and things like that. And they work really hard to make it better. And Chris Cremitzo, who runs the PodFest Summit, he has brought together a community of thousands and thousands of people. With this particular event, we were trying to break a world record for having the largest online conference in the world. So we were going for the Guinness Book of World Records for that. So hopefully we still got until Saturday. It's like a 5-day event. So if you missed it, you can still sign up to participate. But yesterday was amazing. I did my presentation and then I jumped on about 3 or 4 presentations later that evening. Like I did 3 in the evening. And just really good information. Like this space is growing. Now here's the other thing about this space. If you're a business owner, listen to the sound of my voice. You need to figure out how to integrate voice marketing into your mix of marketing because people are searching for content on their phones, on their Alexa, in their car, because now a lot of the newer cars is going to come with Alexa pre-installed. So when people are trying to find, what's the closest pizza parlor to me? What's the best what pizza parlor has the best pepperoni pizza? What Chinese food has the best General Tso's chicken? Where can I find soul food, the best fried chicken? That's how they're searching. They're asking a question, and these smart devices are coming back and giving them the answer. Wouldn't it be nice if they were giving your name out, your business name out as an answer to those questions? That's why it's important. You hear me talk about podcasting a lot. That's because I love the industry. It allows anybody to get in the industry. You just got to be consistent. You just have to make a commitment 4 days a week. That's me talking to you 4 days a week live. A lot of people won't do live. They say, girl, you crazy. I am crazy, but I love what I do. And I love sharing this information with people. That's why I was so excited to be speaking at the PodFest Global Summit yesterday. And I got invited to speak again next year in Florida to talk about Alexa. So Alexa, most people know that it's in their home. It's on their Echo device. And they be like, Alexa, what time is Alexa? What's the weather? There's so many other things that you can do with Alexa. And so there are almost 1 million podcasters. Now, that may sound like a lot. But in the big scheme of things, when you look at YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, 1 million is nothing. Because you look at YouTube has like 1 billion, and I was told 2 billion channels. We just about to break 1 million podcasters, which means there's still a lot of space for you. Now, that being said, if you are a woman in business and you're thinking about starting a podcast, you might want to join the Pod Chicks Hatchery. The Pod Chicks Hatchery is a incubator for women who are serious about learning how to leverage this thing called podcasting to help them get their message out, to help them grow their business, to help them further their mission, whatever that is. That is going to start September the 20th. September the 20th is I'm only allowing 50 people in that class because I really want to be able to talk to each one of you if you have questions. If I have 1,000 people in the class, I can't talk to 1,000 people. Then I can't do anything else. So the class starts September the 20th. It's going to run for 10 weeks, and it's going to be a great class. You're going to learn how to launch your podcast, how to get it on Amazon Alexa, how to get it on Google Home Assistant. You're going to learn how to market, grow your audience, all that good stuff, what equipment you need to use, how to market it, how to send out a press release for about your podcast, what to say to sponsors, how to legally protect yourself. It's a lot that's going to go on in 10 weeks, and it's going to be a jam-packed 10 weeks, but I guarantee you once you go through it, you'll be good to go, and you get a 6-month membership to the Podchicks membership network. Community network. So go to podchicks.com, podchix.com, to join the Podchicks hatchery. Yes, that's where you hatch your baby. That's where you hatch your podcast. It's the first incubator for women. I'm excited about that. The press release goes out today. I only have 50 slots available because I need to be able to talk to everyone. I can't talk to 1,000 people. So you heard it first here. It's opening now. Open enrollment is open now. I will shut it down once I get 50 people. So listen, Gwinnetians, go on over there. Sign up, podchicks.com. That's podchix.com. Sign up to become a part of the hatchery, which starts in September. And also, you get a free membership to become a part of the Podchicks community for 6 months. All right. So let's go ahead and get on with our show. Today is National Julian Fries Day. What is a Julian fry? I have no idea what that is, but I like fries. So if it's a Julian Friday, I probably would like those. I don't know what Julian fries are, but today is National Julian Friday. All right, we're going to go ahead and kick off our horoscope. Brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thorson for today, Wednesday, August the 12th. Yes, it is the 12th of the month. Time does not wait for anyone. No way. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Travel will always be very informative. Changes in your residence will be favorable in the long haul. If you have treated them equitably, you might be able to count on their loyalty. Here's the thing. If you've been fair, Aries, you may be able to count on their loyalty. If you have not been fair, don't bank on it, baby. Don't bank on it. Don't bank on them being loyal to you if you have not been fair with them. You shouldn't. Taurus, relationships will form if you get out and do things that you enjoy. Take your time and try not to overload yourself. Be aware that a female you work with may be trying to hold you back. Watch out, Taurus. Somebody is trying to hold you back from your destiny. Watch it. It's a female. If you're a dude, then maybe that one that you pissed off. If you're a chick, it's the jealous one that always got something to say. All right, watch it now. Gemini, don't make a move. Your confusion has caused this dilemma, and you are best to back away and reassess the situation. Discord may arise with someone you're close to. Don't push your opinions on others today, or you may find yourself in the doghouse. Roof, roof. Don't get in the doghouse, Gemini. Listen, keep your opinions to yourself. Don't try to push them off on other folks. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting up in the doghouse. You know what happens when you go in the doghouse? You get some fleas, baby. You get fleas. Cancer. If you can't get ahead in the company you're with, perhaps it's time to move on. Pamper yourself. You deserve it. You can evade the issue as usual by being affectionate, fun-loving, and far too active for your lover to catch on. So listen, they're telling you to pour on the charm today. I don't know what the issue is you're trying to evade, Cancer, but they're telling you to spread it on thick. Whatever it is, the affection, fun-loving, just spread it on. And they're going to forget all about it. Pamper yourself and then spread it on thick. Yeah, get your way today. Leo, travel and entertainment will be pleasurable. Make changes that will enhance your appearance. Your hard work will pay off. Advancements looks positive. Yeah, make some changes to your appearance today. Do something to yourself. Anytime you can make yourself look better, feel better, that's a good thing, Leo. A good thing. Virgo, someone you work with may be trying to make you look bad. Unexpected changes in friendships could occur. Strong willpower will come to your rescue. Yeah, willpower. Yeah, I know. I need willpower a lot of times. But watch out for that person trying to make you look bad. Could be that friendship that you just messed up with. Y'all just broke it off as friends. Now they're trying to make you look bad. Ooh, watch your back. Watch your back, Virgo. Watch your back. All right, listen, we're going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
I found love, the real love. Let this be the real thing. Tell me now, what's on your mind? Whisper soft to me that you want me. There's magic in your fingertips, it's magic when we kiss. I can be myself with you, kiss me now, I insist. Make me yours, just take me now, I'm helpless to resist. Got me so invested in this thing, it's more than just a fling. It's more than just a fling. It's more than just a fling. I can't help that it is more than just a fling. Now I know that it's the real thing, the real thing. Take your time, I'm on a high, high. My body yearns for you to touch me. No, there's magic in your fingertips, it's magic when we kiss. I can be myself with you, kiss me now, I insist. Make me yours, just take me now, I'm helpless to resist. Got me so invested in this thing, it's more than just a fling. It's more than just a fling. It's more than just a fling. I can't help that it is more than just a fling. Now I know that it's the real thing, the real thing. It's more than just a fling. It's more than just a fling. I can't help that it is more than just a fling. Now I know that it's the real thing, the real thing. It's more than just a thing. I can't help it. It's the real thing, the real thing.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Your lack of interest in your partner is a problem. Try not to be emotional about those around you. Concern yourself with legal matters and formulating contracts rather than finalizing your objectives. Listen here. Okay, let's talk about that part first. Listen. Concern yourself with legal matters. Whatever it is, if you don't understand what it is, Libra, I say this all the time, consult a professional. That could save you a lot of time and money, headaches and trouble. All right? That's the first thing. The second thing, if you ain't really feeling that person, you might want to let them know. Don't keep them stringing along because they think you want to be there and then you really not feeling them because you're not interested. It's going to cause some problems. So avoid the problems. Let them know and you both can move on. Scorpio. Be quiet about your intentions or ideas that might bring added cash. Social gatherings will be conducive to meeting new people and a potential mate. You can get the attention of important individuals, but it might not be the time to get them to help or to back your ideas. Be quiet about your intentions or your ideas today. Don't share them today, Scorpio. They're yours. And if you want to meet somebody new, a potential mate, go out and do some social gatherings. But do some social distancing. Keep it. I don't know how sexy you can be with a mask on. Like, for real. I'm not saying take it off. I'm just saying I don't know how sexy you can be with a mask on. What you doing? Pull it down. Oh, they can see your eyes though. You know they say the eyes are the seat to the soul. Maybe they could just look at your eyes and see how beautiful you are. I'm just saying. I don't know. Different time. Sagittarius, read some books on self-awareness. You can get ahead if you work diligently behind the scenes. In-laws or relatives may oppose your personal intentions. I don't know what to say about that part. I don't have no in-laws. Relatives, whatever. Read some self-awareness book. That may help you deal with the relatives and the in-laws about your personal intentions. That's all I can say to you on that one. Capricorn, you might want to spend some time by yourself in order to decide exactly how you feel. Yeah, you may be out of sorts if you've been extravagant or have let children or friends take advantage of you financially. Tell them to get out of the mess that they are in, and you'll consider getting together with them. Okay, now that sounds like some kind of love triangle thing going on right there. I know that's what it sounds like. But in the meantime, spend some time with yourself, Cap. Spend some time with yourself. Let them get out of their mess, then y'all come back together. Yeah. And get over the fact that you don't let people spend up all your money. Just so spend some time with yourself. Reflect on why you let everybody spend up your money. And wait for that person to get out of their mess before they can come to you. You just got a lot to do. I know. Aquarius, it won't take much to upset your lover. You're in the mood to get out and visit friends. You would need to do a lot of research if you wish to get to the bottom of things. Yeah. Get out and visit some friends today. Do your research. If you want to get to the bottom. If you don't care, don't waste your time. If you care about whatever it is, do your research so you can get to the bottom of it. If you don't care, forget about it and move on. All right, and my fellow fish Pisces, your ability to do detailed work will dazzle those who are less creative. You have worked hard and the payback is now. Yes, travel will also entice you. Let me tell you something so funny. My husband said yesterday, he said, "You've been working hard for a long time." I said, I know I had. My payback is right now. I'm claiming it because I've been at this thing for a long time, y'all. 23 years. Yeah. But listen, I can't see myself doing anything else. I love what I do. I love being an entrepreneur. I love talking to entrepreneurs. I love podcasting. I love it all. I just love the life. You know what I mean? This is my life and I love it. All right, so that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noodles Astrology and Micah Tyson at 10 a.m. And I have a guest tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Talk to the guest Thursday. That's what tomorrow is. Talk to the guest Thursday. So this show right here today is pretty much all about politics because so much happened yesterday in politics. Oh my God. It was like, okay, so, we had the runoffs here in Gwinnett County. That was the first thing that happened. So I was following that, up until I fell asleep last night. I was trying to watch it as it went on, but I couldn't watch it. I fell asleep. I'll be watching the polls, and so I fell asleep. But anyway, let's start off with the big news yesterday, national news, probably global news. So, presidential candidate Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris as his running mate. Yay! Oh, let me give a round of applause for that. Yay! I'm excited about that, y'all, because she ran for president. She was a presidential candidate before, she dropped out. And I was excited about her in the beginning because I was going to vote for her. So, where my vote lies. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't see it that way. Like, I had a friend text me. He was like, she fine as H because that's his type of woman. But we're going to lose because of that. And I was like, you think so? I don't think so. I think that it's going to be a hell of a fight between their team and the president's team. I think it's going to be a fight. Of course, I know right now all the things that they didn't bring up in the primary, they're going to bring up now, and I'm sure she's ready for it. So he picked her as his running mate, and you got some people that say it's a good thing. You got other people who say it's not so good because they feel like she's going to hold him back because some people say she leans way to the left. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's like she's way to the left and she's a liberal, she's it is. Here's my thing. I want the person in the seat that cares about people. our people. You know what I'm saying? I want the person in the chair who's going to fight for us, who's going to unite us. You know what I mean? Unity. We need unity. That's the problem right now. Let me tell you this is what I was talking about. They were talking about Russia hacking our election and they're trying to do all this stuff. This is what I honestly believe, and these are just my beliefs, right? And it's partly biblical. If you look in the Bible, they say that the countries in the East are going to rise up against us, right? That's China and Russia. They're the two big ones. It's somewhere in the Bible. But this is what I believe. I believe that Russia is trying to hack our election because they know that right now we are so divided. United we stand, divided we fall. And they're just waiting for us to fall apart. We are divided right now. For those of you who don't believe that we're divided, just look at the protests. Look, like they had a thing saying there was going to be a big protest in Stone Mountain. And this is like the gun protest where they come out and it's the white supremacists and they're coming and they're going to be with the guns. We're divided. And here's the thing. We all live in this country. We don't live in Russia. We don't live in Spain. We don't live in Australia. We live in the United States of America. And if we allow foreign countries to interfere with our elections, that's going to divide us. Right now, we are a divided country. And I believe in my heart that Russia is waiting for us to fall. And here's what I believe. I believe that Russia and China are going to team up and they're going to try to take the United States over. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds like a conspiracy theory. That's what I believe. Because united, we stand. Divided, we fall. And we all live in this country, and we are a divided country right now. So, do I think President Putin loves President Trump? No, I don't. He's evil. President Putin is an evil person. But what I do believe is that he feels like as long as he can keep President Trump in the seat, our country will stay divided. And that's what I believe as well. And he's right. I believe that he believes it too. That's why he's trying to help the election. It has nothing to do with us. It's all about what Russia can gain. That's my thought. And I believe that if that continues to be the case, Russia and China are going to get together because China's already pissed off at us. They're going to get together and they're going to try to overthrow this country because united we stand, divided we fall. And right now, I feel like we're kind of out there by ourselves. We had all these allies before the election. I don't think we have so many friends anymore. I just don't. I think, and then people who hate the United States, and I was watching something one day, there are people that hate us. I'm talking about, just like there are white people that hate black people, and black people that hate white people, and then black people that hate Spanish people, and Spanish people that hate white people. There are countries that hate the whole United States just because it's the United States, and they think the United States is arrogant. They think we're lazy. They think we don't care. They think we're ungrateful. They hate us. And as long as we stay divided, we are sitting ducks for those who hate us. And I'm going to go to a song on that note.
I think I'll try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. 'Cause the right time, I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is talking, going round and around like around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time, I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. And yesterday was a big political day. You know, we had our runoffs because we had some people that just could not pull it all the way out because there were so many people in those races. Like in the commissioner race, I think it was 6 or 7 people. In District 3, there were like 6 or 7 people. So they were just, they were rough. But here's the final names for the runoff. So here we go. Democratic Senate seat for District 9, State Senate 9, District 9, Nikki Merritt. She took Gabe out, Gabe Okoye. So Nikki won over Gabe in the runoff yesterday, Gabe Okoye in the runoff yesterday. Yep, she had 5,718 votes compared to Gabe's 2,993. The Democratic sheriff. This was a close one. This was a close one all the way up. Like, this was anybody's race, y'all. I felt like I was watching a basketball game where it was like anybody's race. This was anybody's race. So it's Curtis Clemens against Kebo Taylor, and Kebo took it. Kebo took the runoff yesterday, so he was going to be running for sheriff for Gwinnett County. Curtis had 13,677 votes, and Kebo brought in 16,489. Democratic Tax Commissioner, and that was Regina Cardin and Tiffany Porter. Tiffany took it, y'all. Regina brought in 12,897 votes. Tiffany brought in 16,951 votes. Of course, Nicole rocked it. She almost rocked it right out the gate, but we had like 8 people running against her. But anyway, and Lee had said he was dropping out anyway, but he still wound up getting 6,000 votes yesterday, which was crazy. He said he was dropping out to support Nicole, and that was big news when that happened. But he still got 6,000 votes yesterday. But Nicole took it again with 23,952 votes. In District 3, Republicans, Ben Archer was going against Matt DeReamer, and Ben Archer took it. It was very close, though. It was a very close race. Ben Archer had 2,919 votes, whereas Matt DeReamer had 2,566 votes. And so Ben is going to be going against Jasper Watkins, who took it over Derek J. Wilson, and that was crazy close. Like in the primary, Derek was winning. He had like a lot of votes, but it was so many people in that race. I think it was about 6 people in that race, so it was a lot of people. And I honestly thought Derek was going to pull it off, but Jasper pulled it off in the runoff, and that's what made me realize because they was like, oh my God, I hate runoffs. I'm not that versed in politics to understand what it was until like right now, because you thought you had it in the primary because it looked like you had it, and then you come and get smacked down in the runoff. So anyway, Jasper took home 5,708 votes, and Derek took home 5,262 votes. So Jasper is going to be running for the District 3 seat against Ben Archer. And for Superior Court Judge, this is a nonpartisan race, but I thought Catherine Schrader was going to take it, but she did not. Deborah Fluker came in and took it, 28,006 votes to Catherine's 19,283 votes. I thought Catherine was going to take it. That's what I thought, but she did not. So those are our runoff results for yesterday. So congratulations to all of the winners. Let's give them a round of applause. What's exciting about Nicole is that if she wins, she will be the first. She's going to make history by being the first black person to hold that seat. That's crazy, right? Yeah, that is crazy. She used to work she was a former Gwinnett County Community Outreach Director, and that's when I met her. I met her when I went through the Gwinnett Community 101, Citizen 101 Academy, which I talked about for like 2 years because I just thought that was one of the best things ever. I had never seen anything like it till I moved to Gwinnett County. And I thought that was just so good to go behind the scenes and see how everything worked behind government. And I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. It took commitment. I think I might have missed one day, and I didn't want to miss that day, but I had to, I think I had to speak on the cruise. That's why I missed that day last year. But was it last year? Oh yeah, I think it was last. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I had to do something. I missed one day. But she, if she wins this election in the general election, she will be the first African American to serve as chairman or chairwoman of Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners. The first African American. That, you know what I mean? That is that's huge. And so, I'm always about making history and leaving legacies. And so, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be supporting Nicole in her run for this seat and to make history. So congratulations, everybody. Good luck in the races come the fall. I know you got a lot of work ahead of you. Let me tell you something. I thought about getting into politics, and it's still somewhere in the back of my mind. And I have to learn a lot and you have to grow tough skin, and you have to work tirelessly to make this happen for yourself. And so you want to be the best person you can when you're trying to support your community. I am very community oriented. I love community, and I think that comes from the way I grew up, right? So I was born in Albany, Georgia, and I remember my grandmother lived on this side of the street, and her friends lived across the street, and everybody talked to everybody across the street. Or Miss Matt used to come across the street and sit on the porch with my grandmother, my great grandmother, because the way the house was made, today it would be called like a duplex or a townhouse or something. Back then it was like one of those old wooden houses with the tin roofs. And when you walk up the steps, you got a porch on the right side and a porch on the left side. And they each had a swing on the porch. This is why I love the things I love, right? I love swings. And I know it's because that's how I grew up. And I remember my brother and I used to get in those swings. And my grandmother would be like, you better stop swinging that swing before that chain pop. And a couple times the chain popped, and we swung right off the back of the porch because there was no railing behind the back. But anyway, when I think about how I grew up, from the time I spent with my grandmother and my great grandmother, because I got a chance to meet both of them. I was 10 years old. My great grandmother passed. I was 9. I was about to be 9. My grandmother passed. I was 8. So I got to meet them both and know them both. But I remember how close that block was. They were like family. Like Miss Ida lived next door. Mr. We used to call him Mr. Babback because he couldn't talk. That's all. What was his name? His name was Mr. I can't think of his name, but he lived next door. Then when he moved out, God, it's right on the tip of my tongue, Mr. Willie moved in. Mr. Willie gave me a rabbit. So everybody knew everybody, right? And that to me, even though it was like a one block, everybody knew everybody on that block. And to me, that was community. When I moved to Newark, New Jersey, it was the same thing. I grew up on 19th Street, right? 19th Street in Newark, South 19th Street in Newark. And everybody knew everybody on that block. So it was like a community. Like you went outside, you knew your friends across the street. You knew the friends down the street. Now, so to me, that's community. I have community inside of my heart, and so I had thought about getting into politics, and I still think about it. But I want to make sure that if I decide to take that stand, that I can perform for the people. You know what I mean? Because for me, sometimes I feel like you got to be down and dirty to be a politician, because I see so much down and dirty stuff. And I don't know if I'm cut out to be down and dirty. You know what I mean? I am cut out to be a community leader. Am I cut out to be down and dirty? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't have the temperament. So see, for me, down and dirty means I'm ready to fight. That's not a good thing. I'll be all on TMZ and the news and 11 Alive, like, Commissioner so-and-so, Commissioner Audrey Bell Kearney punched somebody. No, I won't do that, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But anyway, I'm looking forward to following the elections throughout the rest of this year. So I'm sure I'll be talking a lot about politics this year because I'm sure it's going to be interesting races all over the world. Which brings me to this. I am launching a new podcast called Global Conversations, which we're going to be talking about a lot of politics on that show. And also a lot of economic development, which is something near and dear to my heart. Like, I'm all about improving the life of people, no matter where they are. And so Global Conversations is a podcast that I will be hosting with my good friend Rudolph Travers out of the D.C. area. He is a politician at heart. And he ran for president of Liberia. He stayed over there for 3 years. He did not win. President Johnson won. And he stayed over there for 3 years, though, in Liberia, Africa, to teach people how to farm. And he and I have been working together for years. It's got to be close to 15 years now, about just trying to figure out how to do things in Africa. And I met someone recently who is doing something in the podcasting space in Africa. So I'm glad to be a part of that. I'm excited about that. And so this podcast right here, Global Conversations, we're going to talk to people around the world about politics and economic developments and innovation and technology and all that good stuff that's going to make our world better, climate change and clean energy and sustainable living. I'm excited about that. I'm really, really, really excited about that. And so, although I love talking to you guys every morning, I'm excited about doing that podcast as well. And I got another podcast. Listen, when I tell y'all I love this space, I love this space. And I got another podcast coming out pretty soon after I launch the Global Conversation. And see, for me, this may be a lot of work for some people. For me, it's my passion. So I don't look at it as work. That's why I can launch 3 podcasts or run 4 podcasts and be okay with that, because it's not a lot of work for me. Are they perfect shows? They're not perfect, but they serve the need to provide you with information. So for those people who are locked inside of their jobs every day, they can listen to Good Morning Gwinnett and still do their jobs because they're not out in the community. Why do I say that? Because someone said that to me. When I went to get my teeth, I had braces for 18 months, and I still talk like I have braces sometimes because it feels funny. But when I had my braces, I was at the dentist one day, and one of the young ladies asked me, what do you do? And I told them I'm a podcaster. And she's like, oh, that's great. So then the other young lady said, I listen to true crime podcasts all the time. She said, on my way to work, I listen to true crime podcasts. Well, this other young lady asked me what was mine about. And I said, I talk about things that's happening in and around Gwinnett County. She said, oh, my God, that's great, because I miss everything in Gwinnett County because I'm working. And by the time I get off, I don't want to do anything but go home. So I know that this show has been a service to the people who cannot get out and about and see what's going on in Gwinnett County, or they cannot read what's going on in Gwinnett Daily Post, which is where I get a lot of my news from, or the AJC. But they can listen to me tell them what's going on. I can't tell them everything because there's a lot going on, but I can give them some of the things that I feel are important, like what happened yesterday in the runoff. You know, like if you want to know who had to vote, you know, coming up in November, here are your candidates for November. You know what I'm saying? So I do this thing because I love it. I also do it because it empowers people. It gives them an opportunity to find out other things about other people. That's why I have a guest on Thursday, because yes, I like talking to you, but I know you get tired of hearing me talk every day. And so that's okay. That's why I have a guest on to break it up a little bit and bring you somebody else's story, somebody else's perspective. And so be sure to tune in tomorrow because I have a guest. You know, so that's it. All right, I'm going to go to another song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Of a live bomb on the bridge where the tide can't flow, snap, vivid like the Nikon. Been cold with the vibe warm, keep it locked like the vice arm. They got her twisted like the coat arm, heart something froze like the snowstorm. Her toe bag match a throat charm. She from the land of the sand where they flex so subtle when her drink mint muddle. Left home in her man in the game that he played for the sand and the shade. She parades you to square in her shades. She like why you do that? Why she so deceptive? Young, pretty restless. Long as the check is addressed to her residence. She self-heal therapy. She beat pill on clearance, but she shopping for clarity. Reap what she sold for the dividend. Know what time is is a medicine, copping the wristwatch, Cartier with the bezel on her credit, demanding hers web is due. I swear she's so sadistic, defensive, pessimistic, reclusive. She too lit, independent, she too quick to dismiss courtship, concerned with malice. She pile up as the bout in, she throws a talent, she clutch a half full chalice. If you from fountains, check her rap, she maneuver mountains.
I let the thumbnail distract me from the bigger picture. Losing sanity to misplaced feelings. Girl, she kept keeping her makeup bristles. Hotline bling, she sent 1,000 kisses. I just tripped, I sold 1,000,000 tickets. I'm way too focused on this image lately. My mind is racing, 1,000,000 miles a minute. No time to slide, I guess I'm bad with distance. I never text you back, lady, my thoughts be drifted. Around the shots to keep us all from losing who we are. We're products of a generation where we swiping left across the interfaces. Out my mind, I tend to be evasive. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So zoning has been approved for 12 new townhomes on Moon Road at the intersection of Old Snellville Highway and Lawrenceville. Now, according to Mayor David Steele, after careful review of the surrounding areas and despite 63 letters of opposition to the project, the city finds the townhomes will be a reasonable use for the property. So they're going to have eight of the attached units are going to be facing Old Snellville Highway, and 4 are going to be facing Moon Road. All units are going to have rear entries and 2-car garages in driveways. Now, here's the thing: they're going to start around $300,000. They didn't say they was going to be inexpensive. They're going to start at $300,000. Yeah. So, so we're going to have some new townhomes over there on Old Snellville Road right there, Old Snellville Highway at the intersection of Moon Road and Old Snellville. So you're going to have them. People that want them there. You know, there's a lot of space. I'm telling you, I went downtown one day and I was just riding, right? And I was like, wait a minute, when did they build those houses there? So it was on, I think I was on Stone Mountain Highway, or Stone Mountain Highway going downtown. And I see that they were like building like town. They had built them. They're up there now. They're up there. All right. So Gwinnett Animal Shelter receives $10,000 grant. That's so nice. Dog and cat vaccination, spay, neuter services, microchipping, and educational assistance all play a hand in helping pet owners keep their pets from ending up in animal shelters. Yep. To help support these efforts, the Petco Foundation has awarded the Gwinnett County Animal Welfare and Enforcement Division a $10,000 grant. Let me tell y'all something. And this is really important. Pets are like our family members. And I really didn't, like, we had Diamond for 16 years. She was a part of our family for 16 years. And when she got sick last Thursday, when I got finished doing my show, I was about to go out to lunch. And I was letting her out to go to the bathroom, and she just collapsed. And I instantly went into a panic. And I get, every time I talk about this, and I'm not probably going to talk about it anymore, I get hot. Like I'm having a hot moment right now. But she collapsed, and blood started coming out of her mouth, and it freaked me out. And I called my daughter, who had taken the baby to the zoo, and I said to her, you know, what's wrong? And she said, she was acting kind of funny. I thought maybe she was going to go to the bathroom on the floor, so I just put her in the cage because I knew you would let her out, which is what we do. Because normally she just has a run in the house. But sometimes she'll go outside and she'll eat something she's not supposed to. And then she'll come out and she'll go to the bathroom all over everything. And then people got to shampoo the rugs over and over and over again. Just to know that we were going to lose her, it was painful just to know that. And when we lost her, it was even more painful. And so I thank Gwinnett Animal Welfare Enforcement for taking care of these little bitty babies. Because they are so loving, and they love us so much unconditionally, you know. And, you know, it's so funny. I think I was watching something, and it was the pets, they were talking, and the pets were talking to each other, and they said, you need to put your human in check. I don't know, was it that, or was it like the Planet of the Apes? It was something. It's like they run us. And in reality, it's just like they're like kids. They're like kids, you know what I mean? And they become a part of our lives and a part of our hearts. And so, you know, just the fact that Petco has said, you know what, we're going to help them. Keep your pet healthy. That's important. I wish we had known. And I think that's the part that hurt me the most. Because we just assumed Diamond was going to live forever. And, you know, we knew she was getting old. And I just went, and my daughter would take her to the vet and get her shots and all that stuff. But we never thought to get like a chest x-ray and, you know, MRIs. We never thought to do any of that stuff because she didn't give us a reason. And I just wish we had known to get her that type of physical. You know, it's a lot of times you don't think about, like, that's your pet. So you're not thinking of the pet like a human. But here's what I will say. And I probably would never get another pet again. My daughter said she's going to get one. That hurt me too bad. So I probably would never get one. But if I ever did decide to get one, I guarantee you I'm probably going to spend a lot of money making sure they're okay. And here's the thing. I know they can't live forever. But I just feel like had we known to get her a chest x-ray, we would have known that she had a heart condition. She had congestive heart failure and possibly cancer. We didn't know that, you know, because she walked around and she played like she was fine till like a couple of days when she started kind of slowing down. I just thought she had ate something that she wasn't supposed to eat, which is what she did all the time. So anyway, if you want to support the animal welfare, you can go to GwinnettCountyAnimalWelfare.com to support them. Kudos to Petco for giving out that grant. Going to give them a round of applause for today. All right, listen, I'm going to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and close it out with my inspiration of the day. Stay tuned.
So many questions that I wanna ask, but I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry?
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you a word of inspiration. Here it is. I see what's possible when we recognize that we are one American family, all deserving equal treatment. President Barack Obama said that he was right. We are all one family here in America. Despite our differences, we are all one family, and we need to stick together. It's just like the family that you live with. Yeah, me and my family don't always agree. We don't always agree on a lot of stuff. But guess what? You come up in this house and you try to take advantage of one of us, oh, we got a problem. That's how we need to be here in America. We may have differences of opinions, but we are all one family. And until we stick together, we will fall. Because united we stand, divided we fall. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 52 minutes with me, and I appreciate and love you for that. Be sure if you missed any episode of this show to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. And also be sure to download the app from the App Store. Whether you got an Android or iPhone, there's an app for that. Yes. Go to Apple Podcasts, give it 5 stars, find your favorite episode, listen to my guest episodes, find that episode, give it 5 stars, because I need to get up in Apple Podcast featured podcasts. And the way to do that is to get 5 stars on my episodes. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook at goodmorninggwinnett.com, Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and follow me on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. And listen, if you're thinking about starting a podcast and you are a woman in business or a woman with a message or a woman on a mission, go to podchicks.com. That's podchix.com, IX as in X-ray. And join the Podchicks Hatchery. That is our incubator for those who are looking to start their own podcast. It starts September the 20th. Only 50 spots available. Have not gone public until right now. We'll do a press release today. And the next cohort won't start until March. So get into this first cohort so you can take advantage of all the great stuff that's coming in this industry. If you are a pastor, if you are a preacher, if you are a trainer, if you are a speaker, it is a platform to help you get your message and your mission out there. Podchicks.com, podchix.com. All right, I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock with a guest to bring you more of a Good Morning Gwinnett show. Stay tuned. Listen, keep your mask on. Stay safe out there, y'all. And I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing, at 10 a.m. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.